Take a look at this fish. This is 1,135 pounds of blue marlin. Unbelievable. This was caught during the Mid-Atlantic tournament by Billy Gerlach, and we're going to find out all about this today. This was on the Billfisher boat, and this guy right here, this is the captain of the Billfisher. This is John Duffy. John, how you doing?
Great.
Record-breaking fish you guys caught.
New Maryland state record.
Yeah, so tell me how that felt.
Pretty incredible experience. We were certainly not expecting that.
Yeah.
Going into the last day of the tournament, there was a 958 pound blue marlin, which was a tournament record going into the last day for, biggest blue marlin ever weighed in the Mid-Atlantic tournament. And the last thing we thought we were going to do is beat that fish. That's an unbeatable fish.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we got very lucky and had the bite out of the 1135, and we fought it for a little over 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Well, it's a little bit of a sea story, but the weather was terrible. It was in the middle of a thunderstorm, so there was lightning, wind, rain. It was pouring down rain the entire fight. It was pretty much terrible conditions to catch that fish. Wow. I wish I could say that the bite was super exciting and the fish came out of the water, but to be honest with you, we were all looking at the right side and the fish ate the left short, so no one even saw the bite.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But we all saw the fish once it started jumping, about 30 seconds in. Just caught the last tail glimpse of it as it was landing in the water, and we knew it was a big fish. We had no idea it was that big.
That is crazy. And the thing is, here's your boat right here, and this is a new boat.
Brand new. We have fished. The Friday that we caught that fish was the 14th day that it had fished since it was built. Now, it was in the water in July. It took us a little over 2 years to build the boat. It's all completely custom, hand built.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
No, it still hasn't sunk in yet that we finished the boat and have had such a great tournament season this summer.
That is unbelievable. And your guy, Billy did the job?
Billy did a phenomenal job. So happy that he was the one in the fighting chair, strapped to that. He wasn't that happy being strapped to the chair in the middle of a lightning storm with a aluminum rod butt, and a reel in his hands. But he's fine.
I guess so.
It was all
fine.
Fine.
He nailed it. And how does this feel for you kind of going forward,
I think it's a sign of great things to come for the boat. We were lucky enough to win 3rd place in the White Marlin Open 2 weeks before the Mid-Atlantic. And then we catch the 1135 and win 1st place for the Blue Marlin division of the Mid-Atlantic. And it happens to be a New Maryland state record, hopefully one that'll last for a long time. And it's been, what else could you ask for a brand new boat and a new boat company that's building sport fishing boats right here in Ocean City.
Exactly. Did you ever have the moment where you said, we're going to need a bigger boat?
Once we had the fish coming through the transom door and we were wondering if it was going to fit through the door, that was a little bit of a moment. It took us about 30 minutes with 6 guys pulling on that fish to just slide him onto the deck through the transom door. And then the tail itself was 59 inches across, so it would not go through the door. So we just left the door open, left her tail hanging out, and headed home.
This is a story for the ages.
It is a story, but it's all true and it's incredible.
And we're going to hear more from Billy right now. All right, we're here on the Billfisher now with the guy, Billy Gerlach. He's the angler. He made it happen. He reeled that fish right in. Billy, I want to know everything about that experience.
No, it's a team.
Yeah.
Team. Need my team. I don't know. It was long.
It was long.
It was tough.
Yeah. So how did it start?
Started out like pretty much any normal fishing day, and we got the bite. Just didn't know it was the bite. We knew it was a good fish. Knew it was a nice sized fish. Didn't know it was what it was. It was a big fish.
So when you started to reel, what happened?
Got in the chair, got the bite, went to the chair. Everything was pretty normal, nothing crazy yet. And she decided to wake up. She took a bunch of lines, started jumping. I didn't really see it jump. I was busy focused on what I was doing. My captain, John, I think his words were, "Oh my God." Then 3 hours and 15 minutes, I never really saw it, never jumped, never showed itself. I didn't really get a good look till we had it on the side of the boat. And that's where I think I said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
It was so big, it was just kind of cartoonish. It was it was big.
Right. So what are you doing for that 3 hours and 15 minutes?
3 hours and 15 minutes, I'm pretty much sitting in a chair, strapped to a rod, up there 30, 40, 50 pounds of drag, mano-a-mano with this thing, in a lightning storm, in the rain. They always tell you don't play in the lightning, but
Right.
here I am with a giant rod stuck between my legs in a lightning storm. So
But you didn't want to give up.
no, I would not give up.
Wow.
I would never give up.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Huge team victory. Why do you
Huge
like
team.
Why do you like John as your captain?
John, Johnny and I have been fishing together for 20-something years, and that guy can drive a boat like no other. It's incredible what he can do with a boat. I mean, the guy had a dream to build this boat. I
Yeah.
mean, who wakes up and says, I'm going to build a boat,
Yeah, I don't.
and I'm
think
going to build a big boat,
Yeah.
and this boat does everything that we need it to do to be competitive. And I mean, my hat's off to him. You know, started as a dream, a pile of lumber, an idea, build this thing in his hometown, in Ocean City, where
Yeah.
he grew up,
Yeah.
and a state record in his own boat. I mean,
Incredible.
it is incredible.
And this is only the beginning for this boat. This
Yes.
is a brand new boat.
I think that was day 14 that we set the state
love
record,
that.
and we placed in the White Marlin Open. We've never done that on any other
Let's
boat.
go. I love it. You
It's-
guys are nailing it.
It's getting started. Yeah.
Getting started.
Yeah.
Only great things to come. Thank you so much, Billy,
problem.
and
Thank you.
all the best to you going forward.
Thank you.
All right.